Welcome back to the NRA Whittington Center and the King of 2 Miles, presented by McMillan Fiberglass Stocks. Time now for another one of our visits to the Frank Brownell Museum.
When you come to visit the Frank Brownell Museum in the Southwest, the very first thing you're going to see when you walk through the doors is this 1895 Colt Gatling gun. This is a Spanish-American War era gun. They actually deployed 4 of them to Cuba during the war. These Gatling guns were chambered in 30-40 Krag, which is the same cartridge that their standard infantry carbines and rifles were chambered in, so it made it really convenient for the Army. They only had to ship one type of ammunition to Cuba. These guns had a horrendous effect on the Spanish and the Cubans. The rate of fire of about 600 rounds per minute was just absolutely devastating. This gun here is about 50% original. When it was found, it was more in pieces than together. And we're really proud of this particular gun. It's really unique.
Let's meet our next shooter, John Bouhay from Stephen, Pennsylvania. His spotter will be Mark King.
One of the cool things about John's scope that I just noticed, he's actually got a red dot scope mounted on an angle. What he can do with that is he can use it for quick referencing. When he's transitioning around his targets, he can just look through the red dot, and then once he's on his target, he can go down to his scope. So that's actually the first time I've ever seen that. That's a great idea. And as you notice, he's hitting the plate.
It must be working. He's got 2 hits so far on target number 1. And the miss, just a little bit high.
You spoke too soon, Ted.
I did indeed. I jinxed him. Now the spotter's going to talk to him, tell him what he did wrong. Look, just lower it back down, guy. And he did, and it worked. Another hit, 3 out of 4.
Yeah, sometimes it's okay. Just go up to your shooter, calm him down, get back in the game, and he put a hit on target.
So he got 4 out of 5. Let's take a look at where they were. Number 1 was pretty close to the middle there. Just high on his 3rd shot. Not bad at all. He amassed some points right there. And, of course, he gets to move on to target number 2.
So now he's on positions for his 2nd target. Let's see if they can put together a hit.
They did indeed. That's pretty good. I mean, going from 1 to 2, it's an entirely different target. It's further away, and yet he managed to pick up a hit. One more hit.
Yeah, those last 2 shots were only about 8 inches apart. Let's see if he can go for 3 for 3. Yeah, notice the spotter. He's right directly behind the shooter. That's going to help him pick up the trace and a correct angle on the spot.
And a little bit of a miss on that one. That's okay, though. Not bad at all. 2 out of 3, 4 out of 5. He'll move on now to target number 3. That's over a mile. We're getting real serious now, Paul.
Yeah, this is where, as a shooter, you just want to take a deep breath, nice slow trigger squeeze, and listen to your spotter.
And a miss on that. Notice something else, folks. He wears glasses. He doesn't want to get too close to that scope because the recoil on that rifle is tremendous. Now, the spotter has gone up, talked to him, give him a little bit of advice. It didn't work. He's got one more shot to be able to move on to target 4. If he can't do that, he'll be out of competition. He consults back with the spotter.
The spotter saw the spot. It was high. He told him to come down low. Nope, it's still high.
Didn't come down low enough. So here's the way it worked. He strikes out on target number 3. And we asked John, what happened on target 3?
In that last target, all the shots were off windage, not elevation. So if the wind is gusting one way or the other. So it's what it is. I mean, you do the best you can. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't.
This is Peter Davis. He's getting ready. We'll be right back to see how he does in qualifying for the King of 2 Miles, presented by McMillan Fiberglass Stocks.